name is Teddy Martin. I teach building and apartment maintenance at Knox County ATC. And my program consists of electricity, plumbing, heating and cooling, and carpentry work. We also build a tiny house. This is our third year building a tiny house. And you can just see the solar panels. If you look on the green roof out there, you should be able to see 2 of the 4 solar panels on top of the roof. We started out with these solar panels in mind to power all of our lights in our tiny house so that your lighting would be free. And we done research, the students got online and we done research and found energy efficient lighting. And it was a little more complicated. This is our first time ever fooling with solar, so it was a little more complicated than we thought it was going to be. And we had to figure out the amp hours of a battery and how low, how much energy you could run out of that battery and the sunlight needed for the area you're in. So these guys done a lot of work in figuring out what we needed exactly to power our solar unit. Earlier this year at the first summit, the first meeting we had over here, we had took our solar panels and put them on a cart and hooked it all up to run a microwave. And we popped popcorn with it with solar power and handed it out down here. If anybody was here the first one remembers the popcorn, that was popped with solar power.
Sorry about that.
That's okay.
Might hit enter, maybe I didn't even think of it earlier. There you go.
That's fine, yeah.
Okay, sorry about that.
So here we are, building the brackets to mount the solar power to for our cart, or popcorn cart. We had to build some kind of way of mounting them on top of the cart to where we could angle them to catch the right sunlight. So this is some of my guys that worked on that, getting the cart built and mounting the solar panels. We received a $1,000 grant from KVAC to purchase this unit. We got it as a complete package, all except for the battery. And we went ahead and come to find out the battery is the most important part of a solar unit. It ain't actually the panels or any of the control system. Your battery is your most important part when you're deciding to build a solar system. That's where you need to spend the extra money, is the battery, which these guys all figured out. Because like I said, this was all new to us. We was just getting into it. And next year we plan on trying to maybe power the refrigerator and maybe a couple of appliances. They actually make appliances that's DC. You have to have a inverter to change your power from DC, which is solar, into AC. And the less appliances and power you run through the inverter, which changes the electricity from DC to AC, the more power you save because you're using power to run the inverter. So we had to figure out next year we plan on getting our appliances DC, and then like the refrigerator has double insulation on it to be solar powered so that you don't have to run the compressor on it as much. But we got 4 solar panels. We mounted 2 on each side of the tiny house, so on the flattest part of the roof, so we catch the most light. That's a picture of our inverter. That's the unit that changes the power from AC to DC. From DC to AC. We got a control panel, which is actually will Bluetooth to your phone, and you can control all of your solar settings from your phone with an app. That's it right there. That's your control panel. It tells you how much amps you're coming in and how much you're putting out. It's now mounted on the inside wall of the tiny house. There's the battery, which was half of the grant money for the battery. So, I mean, it's really important to have a good battery. If you don't, you're going to end up not saving no money because you're going to be buying batteries. You have to buy a battery that'll last. If you don't buy a good battery, you're going every dime that you saved by using solar power, you'll spend by buying batteries and batteries and batteries. So go ahead and buy if anybody's looking into solar, buy the good battery. Each panel does 150 watts for a total of 600 watt system. We need 6 peak hours of sunlight with the system we got. If we can get 6 hours of sunlight a day, we should be able to run our lights for free from now on. We will have to place the battery eventually, but that battery should last up to 5 years if it's kept cycled well. Because cycling the battery is a big important part that we found out also. We got all the lights hooked to the solar power, but we've also got it where you can switch it over to regular electricity in case of bad weather or a lot of stormy days or not enough sunlight. It can be switched to regular electricity, the lights can be. And we have one receptacle that runs off solar. So you can charge your phone or something small, alarm clock, something small could be ran off a bit constantly also. We got to go to the state capitol and show off our work, which was a good trip. The kids enjoyed it a whole lot. There we are at the capitol. And that's about it. You guys got anything to say? Anybody got any questions?
Hey, I got a question for you, just real quick. Solar panels, sale and all that, estimated price if we had to purchase something like that, converter and all that, just an estimated one.
For a nice unit, $1,600 to $1,800. We'll get you close to the unit what we got.
You said you create a tiny house every year. What do you do with that after it's finished every year?
Well, KVAC, if y'all noticed, all the tiny houses out here, we're not the only one. There's 6 or 7 this year. I think it was 8 last year. KVAC gave us the grant to build the first one. We give them back to KVAC. They auction them off online on theholler.org. We get the first $15,000 back, which was the original grant, and then 80% of anything over $15,000 we get back to make the next year's better. So we've slowly stepped up on the quality of our house by making each one better each year. And I'm hoping that this solar unit will add that extra value to this one this year to step us up to next year. We'll be able to, and maybe instead of getting an extra grant for the solar, that we'll have enough to buy our own solar without the extra grant. Any more questions?